Anger and confusion best describes Trevor Carr's early childhood. Desolation and despondency characterize his teenage years.
I had no direction. I was just drifting. I was just existing. Doing the social thing, the cool thing, doing drugs, doing alcohol, going to clubs, hooking up with girls. I would drink at least a 12-pack of beer a night, hard liquor, weed, painkillers, muscle relaxers, sleeping pills. I'd mix all those together with the alcohol, with the weed.
We're not sleeping at night. At nighttime, Trevor's roaming the halls. We can hear him. He doesn't sleep either. And obviously the whole family's not getting any rest or any sleep. We hear Trevor, he's going through things or he's walking the hallways.
After being told numerous times there's no way to help Trevor, his mother began reaching out to God for her son's deliverance.
Everyone knew who Trevor was. Everyone knew who Trevor Carr was. And no one gave him the chance to prove different. God did. God always had a plan.
So every night, faithfully, I would smoke weed before I went to sleep. I went and sit on the recliner, and I was, flipping through the stations, turned Joyce Meyer on. She was preaching, and, obviously my mind started wandering again. And the next thing I know, she's pointing at the TV screen saying, "Look at this guy sit on the recliner, not listen to a word I'm saying." And I was sitting on the recliner. When she said that, obviously my ears perked up, and I'm like, okay, what's going on here? So I freaked out, man, and I got up out of the recliner, because, I put down the thing. I'm like, okay, this woman's talking to me through the TV. I'm freaking out, I got some real bad weed. And so I went back to my mom. I ran back there. I don't think I was just walking. I ran. I'm like, "Mom, I need to talk to you. I'm freaking out."
He goes, "She's talking to me, she was talking directly to me." And I'm like, "What are you talking about?" And he's like, "Joyce Myers, the lady you always watch. She's the one. She's like the devil. She's telling me things that I don't want to hear, and I'm listening, And I'm like going, "Trevor, that is the word. That is what you need, is to see the light." And Joyce, this is the moment. You got to turn your life around. It's up to you. And it was an amazing, amazing moment, because he did change his life.
Well, it's interesting to me